So suffering doesn't exist in God or the universe. So why do human beings suffer? Well, the reason that we suffer is because we're identifying with the challenges that we're experiencing. We have now intertwined with the energy of suffering. We also start believing that we are suffering, right? We have a belief around it. Haven't you ever had a bad relationship or something like that, and then you think to yourself, I'm afraid this is going to happen again, and you create a thought pattern, okay? And you create energy around that, and then you start investing your energy in it. That is the thought pattern. You start feeding it. What you're doing is you're feeding the fear. And when you start feeding the fear grows. So fear doesn't actually exist until we create the fear. And we do this collectively as well because we're all connected. You start feeding the fear. What you're doing is you're giving it your energy, your attention, you're paying attention to it, you're thinking about it all the time. And when you do that, you are giving it your power. And that's how fear starts to manifest. And once fear is in the picture, now we have suffering. And once we have suffering, it's very hard, not impossible, to break that pattern. But first you have to identify the suffering. You have to identify the root cause of the suffering, and you have to overcome the suffering. So you can't keep feeding the fear. You have to challenge your fear. You have to step forward and realize that fear doesn't exist. It's only existing here in the mind because you continue to feed it.